Hey. Yeah. Yes, hopefully I'm going to get paid for this one. I do not know. Do you remember the tuba picture that I did? I'm basically potentially going to get paid for this. Find it. Ah. Yeah, do you remember this picture? The tuba guy picture I did for Balloon Boy Mike. Do you? Another paid video. This is great. It's not a paid video. It's a paid piece of artwork. Hopefully. No, I can't put it there. If I put it there, I can't see it. I can't put it there because I won't be able to see that. If I put it on here, I won't be able to see anything else. Yes, I do remember that Tubbs. Looks great, by the way. Thank you. Well, somebody saw that picture and was like, I have me one of those. But they want a furry version. So, yeah, they want a furry version combined with Vor, I think. I shouldn't have done that Vor picture. Ever since then, just random people have been asking me for Vor pictures. I don't mind, but, you know, I don't want exclusively for that, you know. Yeah, so somebody basically saw that and was like, "Oh, get me one of those," and basically messaged me saying that they would like me to do that. So I said to them, "Yeah, but basically unless I get paid for it, then it's going to be a while because I'm doing other things like I told them about the card example. I'm actually doing the card example." And they said, "Oh, no problem. I'll pay you." I was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, now it's time. See that? I've got basic persons note sticky tag on this page. I can't do it on that page. Hey, Chris. So yeah, I'm doing that now, I guess. What's the paid video of? It's not. It's art. LiveTUBBSart art. That's right here for me. Oh wait, no, it's on this side. Yeah. But no, Chris, basically a while ago, I'm going to repeat the story a few times, aren't I? I don't mind. Basically a while ago, I drew a picture for somebody called, well, Mike. Balloon Blower Mike, he likes a lot of the inflation stuff. And I drew it, including the genie, but the new improved genie. But he wanted a Bavarian, like, German guy being blown up by a magical tuba, because but I don't know why. So yeah, so I did that one for him, and basically I really liked it, but it's been on my Furfinity account. There's a guy on Furfinity that basically has recently favorited several of my works and sent me a message saying that he liked my stuff and my style and all that stuff, and basically said that he really liked that picture and that he would really like a picture of it, but of a piggy, a German piggy, instead of a human. So I was like, okay. And then I basically said to him that it's going to take a while because I'm still doing the cards and I'm still doing a bunch of other stuff. And he said that's no problem. I don't mind waiting. And then I said, but wait, you know, unless you pay for it, I'm probably not going to be able to do it within the end of the month and stuff. He said, oh, I don't mind paying. So here we are. I got that message, and here we are. So yeah, I'm just going to look at the description again. Pencil out. My pencil might need sharpening. But still. So yeah. Let me just see the description again, and yeah. So, what's up, guys? That video is 23 minutes away from being fully uploaded, according to the computer. So, yay! I had a feeling it was going to take a while because it's yeah. See what's up, guys? There's an ad on my monitor that's calling my face on screen. That is weird. Where did the ad come from? Just a side problem. Anyways, Bink, Bink. Nope, wrong button. Bink, Bink. Let me check my naughty notes. My naughty notes. We sent me a message. I could send the money and how much I would be more than happy to do, and it was, and it's what I feel most comfortable with. Sweet. £1,000, please. No, could you imagine if I was that guy? It's great. It would be £100 million. I've got to answer this fine. Okay, keyboard. I need my PayPal information. Ugh. Where are you, PayPal information? I know I can see you on my screen. I can see you. Many tabs have got on you. Where's my PayPal? Oh, thank God, do that. You. How much have I got on my PayPal anyway? Yay! $50. Wait. That's not lots of money like I was expecting. I wasn't really expecting. Where's my little button? Where's my... Looking for my stupid link. There's like a little PayPal on me link. Oh, here we go. It's a PayPal me, isn't it? I don't know. I have to use this. I just basically remember, yeah. Oh, it's basically PayPal me / Tanker Tubs. Oh my god, that's so hard. Lame. I can't see the chat right now. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out where my actual load is. No, fuck it, I'm just going to do it in colour anyway. Okay, now where's this message with the information I need? Okay, would it be possible to do 2 image series of a German pig being fattened by a tuba he can't stop blowing, followed by a wolf swallowing the fattened musician as he plays? So it's a 4-panel comic, basically. £50. No. Right. Right. I can totally do that. I'm just trying to think. So it's literally that, but as a piggy, as one of the panels. And a wolf. Did he say wolf? Yeah, wolf. Yeah, see? Raw. Shouldn't have done that one. I shouldn't have done that one picture. I've been getting random war quests. Now it's yeah. I can't stay long as I won't work. Oh, so dude. That's awesome, Tubbs. Congrats on the commission. Thank you. Yes, I'm happy for you, Tubbs. Hooray. Yay. That'd be great, Tubbs. No problem, Tubbs. Take your time. Great. Well, yeah. I'm really nice and full. I keep overeating. Well, that's because I'm potentially preggers. Anyway. Right. Let us begin, shall we? So how am I going to split this up? Your hair and beard looks so good. I know it's the conditioner. It's the 2-in-1 conditioner, shampoo and conditioner by Dove. It's really nice. My hair looks super shiny. And it's so smooth. It moisturizes. My beard's still kind of damp. Still. It takes forever to dry out a beard. like forever. Huh. Just thinking, should I just straight up copy this? I mean, he does like this picture. Just copy it, but make it slightly smaller here, and as a make him a piggy. You need to now look up a lederhosen. Exactly, Jeff. Always eating for multiples. No, I think I'm going to change it. I'm going to change the angle slightly. Anyway. What's going on to? Nothing, guys. Great. So, you know, this process is the hardest part. The layout is always the hardest part. Tuba Pig is very cute. I've not done it yet. It's like, how do you know? it's not a thing yet. Just wondering where the tuba kind of thing's going to go. Where the drill goes. Oh, the tuba guy. Well, that is going to be the base. That is the basis. It's just kind of. You know, it's kind of like not all of it. Where do you hold the thing? Did I actually draw an accurate tuba? I think I did, but I just left out some details. Oh, great. Just the most helpful bits. When it comes to detail of this, which is awesome. Chris says, "Oh my God, Tubbs, let's do it." Yeah, I already do like that one in particular. I think that's funny. You still got the Game Grumps thing. So yeah. Does it go under the arm? Because I've got it kind of like the whole premise of the picture in the guy in the picture is that it kind of is like above his head. It's only because it doesn't fit around his waist, well, his chest anymore. You know? But how do they normally go? Do they go like under the arm? They go under the arm, don't they? I'm pretty sure they go under the arm. I'm going to draw it like it's under the arm. I might just leave that detail out. Actually, I'm going to just leave that detail out for now. Everyone's still excited about Vegas. That's all I can think about right now. I'm really trying not to get super mega excited because, like I said, it is a year away, and I don't want to be thinking for fucking ages, you know. Ooh, Vegas so soon. In fact, it's not so soon. It's like a year away. One mustn't get overexcited. But it's very hard to not get overexcited. It's a bit too. I've made a big dent in his belly, but I shouldn't have done that. It's a bit too denty. Too denty. It's so quiet, guys. Help. I know I've done the hat accurate, so basically I'm going to do the hat anyway. Just because that's one of the details that I can at least put on now. Okay. You said you might leave tonight for Daryl's house, or just wait until tomorrow. I'll wait until tomorrow. But either way, Damon's coming here because he's got his toilet. He's got his toiletry bag. So that's my pizza making its way out. Wow. Have a chicken and red Leicester on it. It was superb. I had a chicken base in the end. Right. Got a basic layout. I think I got a basic layout. Well, basic layout, I just haven't put a tuba there yet. Don't know how much of that you can see. And also I haven't put the Lederhosen, but I got the actual layout of his character. Well, we'll see what I can do. Just the ways. So I want the spout to be about here. There's a few. Connecting hoses and stuff. Tubas aren't easy. I had to pick a tuba to do the original picture in. I was joking before when I said that I should have charged him like £50 instead of just £10. But yeah, I had to pick the most. It had to be the most awkward, gigantic instrument that I could have drawn. You know, it couldn't just be a flute or pan flute. You know, it was a fucking tuba. Like I said to myself, what has the most like connectivity kind of like tubing and the most complicated drawing, and the way that you hold it is the weirdest, you know? Fucking tuba. Yeah, I want to do one of those because I obviously hate myself. Stupid tuba. No, it doesn't actually look that bad, but then again, it's just a thing. Yes, that's a large instrument, Tubbs. I agree. £50 it is. Oh. Farting out the tuba. I've got a basic tuba instrument thing. Did I do his collar? I wanted to make his collar quite big at the same time. But... Right, so the lederhosen I've got here is a very simple traditional lederhosen that he's wearing. Because I was super accurate and was a pain in the ass to myself. I love that. But you see, I've got like even got the ribbing on the piping on his braces. If it would ever fucking focus, there we go. I've actually done that as well, and also there's like there's the traditional band around his waist. It's also got a little bit of detail on it, and of course the button-up flap at the top of his trousers, of the actual top of the trousers of the high-waisted lederhosen shorts. I'm not going to do all of that super detail because I have to draw this 3 times. So I'm going to do the basics. At least I'm going to hope to on this mapped out body. But still, that it's going to be that, but not quite that, you know. For example, I've got so where is his pants gonna? So they're going to come about there. Jeff, I think it's just me and you right now. Either that or like everyone's busy and stuff. I totally understand. I'm just kind of. Yeah. So what's the main issue about Vegas? Is it just the money? Or is it like time off, or? So I really do want to see you, Jeff. I'm sorry, I'm here. Why are you sorry you're here? It makes it sound like you did something wrong. You've done nothing now wrong. Yeah, but it's just you and iTub, so that, yeah, well, and Chris. Like I said, I kind of want to work something out. I know, Tubbs, me too, but yes, it definitely needs the money since I'm still in between jobs, but I will definitely let you know what's happening. Yeah. Hmm. Sorry, just thinking. There's got to be a solution. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything. The only thing I can think of is basically my solution, and that's because I need a large amount of money, and that's like I'm just getting I'm straight up getting a loan if I don't get all the money that I can together. So I've done the second. I've done the second picture. I haven't done the first picture. It's kind of funny, but it's only because he's got a tuba. Looking good. Well, it's just the layout for the second picture. I haven't done the first picture yet. That's the second picture. I've got to do a smaller version, maybe a close-up on top of it. The room shouldn't cost very much at all, Jeffrey, especially if it's split 4 ways. Exactly. That's crazy. I basically said to Vegas Chris that like very huge possibility that I'm coming next year. He was super happy and excited. I'm very tempted to basically ask him who he's sharing a room with, if he's even coming at all, because I think he is coming. I'm just not entirely 100% sure. He very nearly didn't make it this year because he had a work conflict. So yeah. Yeah, that's great. Sorry. Like your math looks good. Yeah. My hair doesn't look like I did the thing in the middle, does it? Because I just did this. It's weird this way. I don't know. For all of us to have a place to stay in Vegas for a week, that's an insane deal. Yes. Happy, excited, excited, excited. You guys probably can't hear this, but outside there's some kind of like motorcycle something happening. It's just so random. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. So I just got a random brainwave of what to do for kind of a wolf. You guys are sweet. Oh, sorry. I'm in a really weird place right now, guys. What's wrong? Yeah, Jeffrey says, "What's wrong? Is it because you're so happy? Because I'm feeling that. It's weird. I'm very, very, very happy." What? What do you want to talk about it? Or do you want to talk about it privately? Honestly, I like distractions, so you won't be just, you know. If you don't mind talking about it on live stream, but if not, then I can end the stream and just talk to you. It's totally up to you, dude. Because I consider you to be a friend, and basically, if I just, you know, if I'm not there for my friends, then I'm not a very good one, am I? Yeah, but you have to remember that when somebody's live streaming, it's on the internet forever. You know, it depends. Like I said, it's up to you.
Hey, Tubbs.
Hey, what's up?
I'm gonna try to make this as simple as I can, just because it's a lot. So basically, I've been friends with this dude for 10 years now, right? Since I've known him since like high school,
Right.
and he's like my best friend, and we've been through like thick and thin through everything together. Like, I was there for him when this girl that he loved in Tennessee died, and I was there for him like when he got kicked out of his house when he was younger, and like all this stuff. And he's been like there for me through a lot too. And so like we have like a really tight bond. And ever since like I think high school, we kind of like messed around, like sexually.
Yeah. I'm listening.
And no, you're fine. So that's always kind of been a thing. And like we're still friends even now. Like he's my roommate. But things have gotten like really weird lately too. Like, so we've always kind of had this relationship, and it's never really had any definite definition of what it is. It's just kind of been like we're best friends and this and that, and like we would stop like messing around or whatever if like one of us got a girlfriend, and it's usually me that would have a girlfriend or be seeing someone or something, and we would just let it like not worry about it. But recently, there was a girl, Christy, that we went to high school together, and she lived in Minnesota, and we ended up like being friends on PlayStation and playing Overwatch together and shit. Well, she ended up coming down to visit a couple years ago, and we all really hit it off. So she ended up basically last year in November, like moving down to my place and staying with us for a good like 6-7 months. And her and him were dating, and they ended up like messing around, and they became like a legit relationship. They were like boyfriend girlfriend for a while, and during that time, I messed around with another dude, and I told him about it, and he acted like it was like this really big deal. And the reason is because he said that he thought that I only felt that way about with other dudes with him. Basically, he assumed that we were both only attracted towards each other dude wise. So like it like kind of shattered his like perception on what we were, I guess. And now I'm just like in this really weird place because our lease is set to be renewed in like July, the beginning of July. And we've already like talked about it and stuff, and he's like trying to move past it. But like I'm at this point where I have to, I don't know, it's just a lot to like dissect, because I don't only feel that way about him, especially if we're not in a relationship, which he insists that we're not. Like, we're just friends with like really strong friends, I guess, because I don't know if he's just like uncomfortable saying that I don't know. It's just a lot.
Well, the first time that you cleaned everything around, basically that, like, I was lost a little bit, and I do apologize, but it sounds like you.
No, you're fine.
No, it sounds like you figured out where everyone is aiming at.
Yeah.
You just don't know where you are in the whole situation. Kind of.
Can you repeat that? Because I just turned on my car and it switched to Bluetooth and I missed like the last 30 seconds. Call ended. Hold on. Are you there?
I'm here, yeah. I'm just, yeah.
Okay. What'd you say?
Well, like I said, I was just a bit lost with the whole mapping of people. But like, it sounds like you don't know how he feels about. Yeah, see, I'm damn it.
I know. No, you're fine.
But no, it sounds like you know what's happening where everybody's aiming. You know, they're kind of like the people compass. It's just that you don't know how people feel about where they're aiming at with their people compass. I know that sounds weird, but I'm just trying to simplify it to myself so that I can actually process it too.
Yeah, you're fine.
Stop saying that. I'm not fine. I'm trying to figure it out.
No, I mean, like, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't want to ask you to basically explain it all again. Is what I'm trying to.
I don't mind. Like I said, I know it's a lot. And it's not like you need to find like, I'm not expecting you to like have all the answers, but it's just nice to at least tell someone, just because
It's nice to unload.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
basically, we've been friends for 10 years, and he thought that all that time that we were messing around, that it was just like us. That I only had that feeling for him, and he only had that feeling for me. And now he's aware, and I told him that I like both girls and dudes, and that he's not the only dude that does that for me. So now he's thinking that, like, he wants it to be like I only mess with him as a dude, and then like we'll be okay with each other's relationships going different ways when we each find a girl that we want to stay with. Is basically what it is. Like, he wants us to remain like super tight friends and have that benefit, and not delve into what that means or what that is too much, because his end goal is to have a family and kids, and he wants that to be my end goal too, pretty much.
Oh my god, it's basically, you're basically living at Brokeback Mountain, you know that, right?
Are you serious?
I'm not trying to make light of your situation at all. It's just that's the plot of Brokeback Mountain.
Are you serious?
That's the actual plot. Yeah. It's like two dudes. They go off ranching, do the cowboy thing and do the camping thing for like a few weeks, and then basically they fall in love and they have this special connection, and then but they both have their own unique family life when they go back, and it's all about their connections to each other and stuff like that, and that they only have feelings for each other, it seems. It's not just all dudes and stuff. What they have is actually special. You know,
Yeah.
they find out that they are both bisexual, but they have their own family and stuff like that, and they find out that they, it's basic. Like I said, yeah, Jeffrey knows. It's the plot of Book Batman. You basically you think, I know you think that
How does it end?
Not good.
Oh.
Really not good in one case. Well, I'm not going to spoil it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, okay. Well, one of them dies.
Oh, maybe I should just.
And the other one's super happy for the rest of, super unhappy for the rest of his life. So, yeah.
Interesting.
No, not interesting. It's nothing to do with you guys. I'm just saying that this is basically the plot. Yeah,
It sucks because like I don't want to lose him, and like I said, we've been through everything together.
But the thing is
we
that
live together.
The thing is that basically you said that Jeffrey's nailed it. It sounds like he has a strong feeling for you, Chris, but do you have the same feelings for him? Which is something that I was going to ask. And you said that you don't want to lose him, but do you not want to lose him as a friend or a special friend?
Well, you already said that we're basically not in a relationship. Like, he's admitted that, and so I know that he doesn't see us that way. He just wants everything to be his way, and the fact that we only mess around with each other dude-wise, and that when it comes time to, like, if we each find a girl that we like, or vice versa, or one or the other, that we have like no hard feelings. But when he had Christy down here, and like he pretty much did all that without even like talking to me about anything. Like, it just kind of happened. Like, I woke up and then they were like in the same room and they had like had sex that night, and I was like kind of distraught just because it came out of nowhere, so I wasn't even like prepped for it, and I don't want to go through that again. So it's like I don't want to mess around even really with him anymore after that, because it was like it really hurt. So that was like last year.
Well, dude, you don't have to mess around with him anymore if you don't want to.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna. Like, I haven't since.
But you can still just stay friends. Well, that's what I mean. You can still just stay friends.
I know, but our relationship is like so close. But like, I know that if I go down this road, that I'm gonna lose him because he doesn't want me. He doesn't see it that way, and there's another big part to this, and that's that I'm not out in my family at all.
Yeah.
So that's another like big step. And I hope that doesn't like bum you guys out or anything, because
no, dude, like, we're here for you.
Like I said, like I do like both like dudes and girls, and it's like, but a part of me is like really always kind of in an in-between, because it seems like when you like both, it feels like I'm supposed to go for the girl. Like, does that make sense? Because my family is like so like old-fashioned, and my dad's like expecting kids and this and that, and it's like I don't want to have family just for their sake, but at the same time, just knowing that a part of me likes girls, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to everyone if I choose a guy or if I date guys.
Well, you shouldn't. You straight up shouldn't feel that way at all. I know you can't help it sometimes, but basically, if your friendship, if your family, see, this is a little bit different from. This is a different topic.
It's like all a big mess, honestly.
Well, no, it's just that your family, like if they're worried about anything other than your happiness, then you know you don't have to talk to them at all.
Well, that's the thing. Is because my dad is my boss at work.
And I mean, did you get the job just because that's your dad?
Do what?
Did you get the job just because that's your dad? I mean,
no, I mean, like, I worked at Hall Honda for like half a year before I went here. I've just been working with them for like a year and a half because I wanted to help them get everything off the ground.
Then, although it will be extremely awkward, if you were to have to, because they reacted badly to you telling them, to have to cut ties with your family and stuff like that, then, you know, again, it would be extremely awkward, but there's nothing that he can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it if you want to stay in that job.
Yeah.
Again, it would be extremely awkward, but it would just be like it's a professional relationship now because you have a problem with me that is not really a problem. You know, it's your problem. It's not your problem, you know, it's his problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like I said, your family should just like if they want anything other than your happiness, if they care about anything other than your happiness, then you know they're not that great a family. I'm sorry.
No, I understand. But part of it's me too. Like I said, like when you feel like you can have both, or like you're attracted to both, like it feels wrong to put everyone through that when I could potentially like a girl.
But the thing is that basically you shouldn't have to. That shouldn't be on you. You know, you shouldn't have that pressure in the first place.
Yeah.
You can do what you want, essentially. There should be no pressure about it. There should be just you being you. And again, you know, it's like I'm bi, and I'm okay without my family.
Yeah.
So.
But you at least have Damon.
I know, but that came after the whole I kind of don't want to be with my family kind of thing, you know?
No. Yeah.
But that's just the, you know, that's the same advice I give to anybody that's coming out, even, yeah. But it's just that, like, if you don't want to put your family through that just because you might end up with a woman, then it's, you know, that's not fair on you, and a little bit not fair on, like, you're not telling the truth to yourself and your family that way, you know? And whoever you happen to be with.
Yeah.
Because you eventually have to tell them. Sometimes I'm attracted to dudes too.
Yeah, I would. I just honestly haven't been with a girl long enough for that to be a thing. Like every time, I don't know. I usually don't put up with bullshit. So whenever it starts to get to the point where they are like demanding things or like there's a bunch of drama for no fucking reason, I just get tired of it. And that seems to happen more so with girls than dudes, honestly.
Well, it does because we're kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Most of us are kind of stupid. So we can't create the bullshit. We're not that good at creating bullshit like that, you know.
We're really not. Yeah.
We have like we have a default position of like we either like whatever's happening or we ignore it. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's just you have to be honest with people, and it's like I mean, I don't mean that like right now. I'm not saying that there's like
No,
you have
I
to be
understand.
you have to be honest all the time with everybody that you ever meet. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like eventually you're gonna have to tell your family. Eventually it is gonna have to be a thing because it will annoy you. You know.
It's getting to that point, honestly. Like, I'm 26 years old, and it's like, I feel like I'm already losing them anyways because I'm not telling them about, like, everything happening, or, like, even half of what's happening in my life. And it's just kind of like, they're distant already anyways, so it's kind of, like, what more else is there to lose, almost, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I mean, if you're fairly independent, especially, it's going to be a lot more easier to do it now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not dependent on them for anything. Like,
That's what I mean.
I support myself financially. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Yeah.
Like if you're fairly independent, you know, you kind of don't really rely on them for anything, you know, even emotional support, rarely. You know, like my mum's all the way in Cornwall, and basically like she relies on me way more than I rely on her.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, if she's not talking to me, it really actually doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah, I mean, the only one in my family that I'm really close to is my dad, just because he's like the best parent. Like, my mom's just kind of like a shut-in piece of shit.
Well, if you're like you're at an age that you should be basically just friends with your dad anyway now.
Yeah.
So basically, and again, it's one of those things. If he doesn't, he's your dad. He should just want you to be happy again. You know.
Yeah.
And if he
I
does,
just feel like he'll think I've been lying to him for like
oh no,
15 plus years.
That's not how that works. That's really not how that works. You haven't been lying to anybody. Unless you've just like really nailed down that you are 100% straight, don't like dick. You know?
Yeah.
You haven't. That's not how that works. It's basically you're if anything you're just you haven't admitted to them anything yet. You know.
And back to like the whole like roommate friend thing. It's like I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do there because, like I said, the lease is creeping up, and I already told him that I like dudes too, but it's like I don't know.
Did that make the situation more or less awkward, in your opinion?
I feel like more so because he said that like he lost trust in me a bit, and that he had to like regain trust. He
lost trust in you a bit because you admitted something really personal to him.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he felt like I should have told him sooner, but I mean, he knew that like I was on Grommer and stuff or not Grommer, but like Growler a couple times and stuff. So he knew that I like talked to other dudes, but I don't think he realized to the extent of it.
No offense to your friend, but he kind of sounds like a big girl.
A little bit.
Yeah, oh my God.
I love him to death, but like, and I don't want to lose him because it's been so long, and it's not just that. Like, I really do care for him, and I love him, and I would take a bullet for him, like right now. But it's just like I kind of want to be myself too, you know, like going to Vegas and stuff. Like, just even the thought of that, like being myself, like, and being around like-minded people, like, just sounds like so relaxing and such a good time. And I really want to do it. And
Well, you know, as
It's
much
just like putting a lot of this stuff in perspective for me and trying to figure out what I want to do and how I want to do it.
if I may be very selfish here, I really want you to go to Vegas. So basically, I just want to say to you, just go to Vegas. Just go there. Yeah, basically, you're not married to the guy. You know, you don't owe him anything really. I mean, you know, it sounds like he's been a bit childish over like losing you as his special toy. That's basically what it's sounding like. I didn't want to say this, but you know.
No, I appreciate the honesty. I want different viewpoints, honestly.
I don't know the entire situation. That's the problem.
Yeah,
like
I know.
it just sounds like he's having his fun with basically with relationships and stuff, and
yeah.
it's kind
he
of
broke
like
up with her.
well
So.
still
But yeah.
it's kind of like it's screwing with your head. So, you know, it's like it's pretty much like him saying that, you know, he feels like he's lost some of your lost trust in you and stuff like that. That's him messing with you.
Yeah.
You don't have to take it, you know. It's just like I said, I don't know the entire story, and I don't really, yeah, I don't know if I could know how to.
Yeah, it's a lot to catch up on, honestly.
Well, it's just I can't really make you feel better by basically just I can't give any advice right now. I can only analyze the situation as much as I can from the information I've got, and like I said, it just sounds like he's been a little bit of a he's been a little bit of a kid.
Are you going to be on here in a bit?
Yeah, I'm going to be on here for like another half an hour or so.
Apparently, I was in my car, like kind of on a mini break, but I have a customer here, so I got to go handle that. I'm not really in the mood, but if you're still here, can I get back on for a bit?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for letting me talk to you about it. Thank you, Jeffrey. You guys are the best.
Oh, should definitely come to Vegas. Oh. You have a lot. Whoever you have to love whoever you want to love. Your happiness is definitely more important, Chris. Yeah, exactly, Tubbs. I totally agree with you. He's enjoying himself with whoever he wants, but you aren't supposed to date anyone else but him, and that's what it sounds like. Well, Jeff, one of the things, and you have to like remind me or something. What I wanted to basically say to him is that, like, he's worried right now about his the lease and losing him as a friend and roommate and all that stuff. What I wanted to tell him is that basically, has your relationship changed up until, you know, for the past few weeks, months and stuff, without bringing all this stuff up? And if you want him to, if you want to renew the lease with him, that basically you can do that and then bring it up afterwards. You know, I wanted to know more about that situation, but yeah, well, we'll talk to him about it when he gets back. You know, I basically just wanted to see if anything had changed, or if he thinks that anything would change by him confronting him with any more information than this. That's basically what I was trying to get at. Anyway, yes, what was I doing? Yeah, I got distracted because I was drawing while he was talking, and I didn't want to be too distracted. Because I'm trying to do this detail for when I go away later. What's a good mystical fat guy symbol, you know, for, because I basically got like a wolfy magician kind of character, and that's not working. A wolfy magician kind of character thing. Well, the main character here, but I was going to put like he's kind of doing like a mystical kind of like thingy. But what I've got here is I've got his neck, and I just wanted to do like a little amulet around his neck while he's casting kind of a spell on the tuba or something. I don't know. But yeah, I guess it just would be like a piggy or something. I don't know. Kind of want to just do this, ping, and have my drawing already here. Do you understand? Yeah. So you kind of know what to remind me about. Good. As long as somebody does. I really do hope Chris comes. That'd be nice. You know, it sounds like he needs a break from this situation, to be honest, as well. I'm not just saying that because I want to see Chris, even though Chris is adorable. But it just it's not helping my situation of not wanting to hug him now because he's got a situation, you know. I hope he's okay. Yes, he needs a break. He's so sweet. Yes, I understand, Tubbs. We could shower him with great big hugs and many snuggles. Yeah. Well, like I said, I'll just I just want him to be happy. I just want him to be happy and enjoy himself. You know, have a good time. Maybe catch an orgy. This looks awful. Started off pretty promising, but this looks awful. Just this random freehand sketch of the close-up of the face. But if I rub it out, I know that it's going to ruin the paper. So I don't know what to do. Fuck it. Well, Jeffrey, that worked. What is with this paper and this rubber? Why do they not like each other anymore? That's freaky. The paper and the rubber had a falling out. Respect their personal space, Tubbs. I didn't do it. Well, I'm annoyed because it's ruined this piece of paper. I can't draw anything on this bit now. Like it actually is textured differently. So if I want to draw the close up of the face, I've got to do it somewhere else in the paper. Also, how am I supposed to correct things with shit rubber? My other eraser is in the house. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking. Whatever. I might have actually. Yeah, it's a big pen. It's one of the ones I was looking for. One was in that pocket. Mars plastic. Well, I'm never going to be short of pencils. Handwriting pen. Whoa, permanent marker. Mini permanent marker. Used for graffiti purposes. Yeah, I was naughty a lot with my permanent marker. That's from my high school. I'm putting this back. So I have another eraser, so that's good. I was worried though. And better yet, it's not just another eraser, it's a brand eraser. It's an actual brand that I like. It's that brand where all my pens come from. So let's see if this works on this paper. I can't screw up this paper anymore, so I'm at least cleaning my eraser at the very least. Oh my god, you guys. You're never going to believe it. It's not healed the damage of the paper, but it's taken a lot of the color, that dark splodge away. See, this is what I mean. This is a good eraser. I love you. Thank you so much for not existing anymore. For the longest time, it was hidden. I forgot that this rubber existed. I thought it was in something else. I do have a big other eraser. Do I have my Cornish eraser? No, it's not there. Got a Cornish pencil, and I've got an eraser on a pencil up there. But you know, what happened, Tubbs? You saw. See, that dark splodge is completely gone. Well, almost completely gone from this corner of the page. So I can just remember to take this eraser with me because it's good. Yes, that's yes, Howard. I'm going to draw this again, but properly. I'm basically going to copy the face of this guy, but I'm going to try to make it a happy pig. There are fireworks going off. And this pencil is not. I've smoothed down the paper a little bit where I've damaged the paper. So this pencil is not making as big of a mark as I thought it was. At least it's making a mark. Oh my god, guys, it looks so much better now just copying the face, but making it piggy. Making it piggy face. Really, Panda folks? I barely got to say hey. Oh well. I got a touch of indigestion. There we go. I drew a happy piggy. And then the wolf comes in and he does something magical or mystical to the tuba, and it makes him go all fat because that's what the guy asked for. That's it. I'm not doing any more. I do need a kind of symbol for him to wear around his neck. The wolf, kind of like what's a good fat symbol? That's what I mean. I need a good fat, like fat or inflation symbol, more than just like a balloon or pump or something. Get out the floor. But no, I am calling it. That picture is, yeah. A funnel, well, it needs to be like a pendant. I don't know how I'd do a funnel pendant. No, it's tuba. It's a Howard. I don't know if you know this, but I basically I'm just doing that picture. Somebody asked for this picture, but as a piggy instead of a human being blown up. So basically, that's why I'm doing. But they wanted it as like a panel, a quick section view, a comic segment. I have got indigestion, so I'm gonna chill for a bit and let that go away. But yeah, so basically, there's like it's like a piggy is at the Furry Oktoberfest, and he's playing a tuba, and a wolf decides that a magic wolf decides that he wants to eat the piggy, but he wants to fatten up the piggy a little bit first. So he does that, and then he eats him. You like his hat? It's the exact same hat from this guy. If it will focus ever. See that guy's hat? Now look at the Happy Piggy's hat. They're the same. But look, Happy Piggy, magically fat piggy, then eaten piggy for some reason. That's a cute piggy emoji thing. It's a good one, I like that. Ooh, you guys, should we check on if that video is uploaded? I bet it has by now. It's been ages. Yep. Oh, that's not a good face. I really don't know my face in this video. Ow. Hurt my finger. New video up on Tops. There you go. Really? 3 days ago that I uploaded that video? Can't believe that. Crazy. Also can't believe that's the 18th of May. Jesus. I want to commission what? I want to commission you for drawing in the next month or so. I was wondering how I'd do that. You basically ask me, well, you tell me what you want, and I draw it. you know, it's not rocket science. Yes, but how do I send the money? Oh, well, if you go to the TankerTubs channel and you click on any of the videos, then there's in the description there should be a link that basically has a donate, the my PayPal donate me button. You basically just click on that link and send money. It's really simple. Has the lighting in here radically changed? It seems odder. I don't know why. I'm just looking at myself on screen and just I moved the chair. Something seems off. Something just seems off. Do I have specific pricing or anything? No, it's usually just like you know, I've got like generic donation is like £10, but if you want to go a little bit over or a little bit under, then it's completely up to you. But yeah, what did you want me to draw? Have you got anything specific? If it's personal and private, then I won't do it on stream or anything. I'll just do it for you. Because I do those. People do ask me for some private stuff, you know, very specific stuff that they want me to draw, and I basically do that for them. And just send it to them and stuff. £10 is around about $15. Again, you could pay me more or less. I don't mind, honestly. It's whatever you can afford. If you want me to, just it's usually just so that, like, I do free commissions, but essentially, if you want me to do it right away, then like I need some money to do that because I'm neglecting other things in order to do that. It just seems softer, the lighting, but it looks good to me. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm wearing a white, you know, a lighter shirt. I don't know. I'm in my Super Mario shirt. So I just had a random. I got indigestion. I ate way too much and I had lots of juice afterwards. I think it literally is just the top. You can't win. You know, it's either too dark or it's too light. I should just wear a grey shirt or something. But yeah, Howard, have you got like a what exactly do you want me to draw? Do take anything for indigestion or let it pass. I'm just letting it pass. I'll let it go away by itself. Well, basically, it's a wolf and a bear. Oh wait, did I temper that? That sounds very, very sweet. Are we talking realistic bear and wolf proportions? Because you know bears are huge, right? Personally, I think that would be cuter. No, it doesn't have to be realistic proportions. It's just that if I was the wolf, they're anthropomorphized, right? Yeah. Yeah, but if even so, proportions wise, if I was the wolf, then the bear's head being on my thigh would be like here, and I would be stroking it like this, and it would be kind of like still huge. That it wouldn't fit in the office, you know. His head would be the size of my belly. That's how big bears are. But I kind of think that, like I said, I think that would be cute. I could do a sketch of one way and then another sketch of another way if that would make you feel better. You know, just quickly send you the sketch and stuff. I'm not going to do it now because I want to lean back while I'm letting my food do whatever it's doing. Because it's really annoying me. I think it's just gas. Just random gas. Yeah, man, just sketch out a few ideas when you have time. Well, I'll do like, yeah, I'll do the sketch of the proportion, like them in proportion, and then I'll do them in realistic proportions. Because even an anthropomorphized bear is still a funny shape, you know. They're kind of like big and stocky, you know. Whereas wolves are more like thin and muscular. But yeah, still cute. You know, they're kind of like you like Pokemon, right? It's kind of like an Ursa ring, you know. That's an anthem. Bears are actually anthropomorphized already. Did you know that? They can stand on their hind paws. for long periods of time. They can walk. Oh no, Tubbs, I'm sorry. Great big hugs and many snuggles. I hope your indigestion goes away soon. It's not. I don't have indigestion when I'm laying like this. I don't feel it. It just feels like gas when I'm laying like this. I think I was just squishing my belly because I was set up. I literally think that was what was happening. Okay. I also ring in a Mitina. I have to catch up on my Pokemon. I basically don't know much of anything past Gen 1. Take some Pepto-Bismol. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. Stop trying to medicate me. I know what medicine my body needs. It's basically nothing. We've got these things in the UK. They're called Rennies. They're just little tiny tablets, and they neutralize the acid in your stomach. And I usually have those if I'm feeling acidy. You know, they're quite nice. Now what? But that sounds cute. Are they wearing clothes? Or like I normally say to people when they give me commissions, when they commission me, they I ask them, you know, if you just give me a detail, if you just give me a description of what you want, and maybe a reference picture if you have any, because they sometimes want me to draw their characters. And that's great. But if you basically just give me a description, then I would love as much detail as you can for the description. But again, you know, as much detail the description that you gave me, that's probably all I need. If you can actually write it down in a message and like send it to me on something, then that would be easier because then I can copy and paste it onto my commission slots and stuff. But I've got a general idea of what you want. Well, I wasn't thinking clothes, and maybe just a collar for the bear. Oh, it's a pet bear. It's a pup bear. Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's probably not a big deal because basically, at the angle that I'm thinking about drawing them, I don't think that we're going to see any bear or dog penis. So it doesn't matter. I was going to say, do you want them atomically correct? But again, hey, Bearbuff. That's fine. Yeah. Speaking of, I'm probably not going to have my bear with me tonight. I don't think he's coming. he potentially is actually a bit mad at me for some reason. I don't know. Just a message that he sent me when he was asking when he should pick me up and stuff. Just sounded a bit not awesome. But yeah. Bella says I look full. I don't know actually. I can't see my. Yeah, I am nice and full. The belly is good. My Mario is full. Well, it is a Super Mario. Anyway, how are you, Bev? I actually had a feel a bit gassy. I don't know what's going on in there. I had indigestion because I was sitting up for too long. Oh, it's fine. It's basically I think he's just not happy with me. Ugh. He's just not happy with me because basically I said to him that I didn't want to, I don't want to leave the house undefended for a long period of time. You're doing good, Beryl. That's good. I'm actually tired, and I was like, oh yeah, because I only slept for like 2 hours last night. That's why. I'm kind of sticking around because I'm waiting for Chris to come back on a little bit. But I know he's probably busy. Well, he was in the Discord chat. Ugh. Sorry, I'm getting more comfy. The shirt really is blinding the camera a little bit. My car just broke down. It was pain in the. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Honestly, I think I got. One of the reasons why I don't have a car is because of this exact situation. If you think about cars, think about all of the precise stuff that makes a car work. The internal combustion engine and stuff. It's a little bit crazy that stuff doesn't break in them all the fucking time. Yeah, lucky you sometimes. Yeah, except for I can't go anywhere. I'm kind of stuck here. Hybrid cars suck. Oh well, there's even more things to go wrong with them. Wasn't it funny the other night when Panafox was here and he asked me jokingly for a could he get like a burp or a fart or something before he left, and I just randomly did a little tiny burp that happened. It's just I can feel that. It's like a random gas building up. I wonder what's going to happen. It's like my shirt. I hate this shirt. It's the only one that fits that isn't in the laundry at the moment. It's stretchy. It goes around the. Actually, it's quite firm. Okay, I'm slightly bubbly up. Okay, this is just not working. Oh. Yeah, I like the shirt too, but it's just that it's kind of a little bit. It's very bright for the camera. It keeps like whiting out the camera. Oh, there is. I don't like people wearing like Ferrari shirts or the cap. They don't own one. Okay. Well, I own a Mario, so that makes sense. I don't own a Death Star, but I sometimes have some Death Star shirts. Or some Star Wars shirts. Yep, it was just gas, guys. Pushing the belly down. How come you own a Mario? I own a game. I own a Game Boy with Super Mario World in it. That's why. Oh, guys. Oh. I thought I just saw Itchy flash online on Discord. But probably not. Oh, let's stretch. Yep. Funny thing also, do you know what you can use the Facebook Messenger for video calls? I just knew that. Yeah, Facebook Messenger has like has FaceTime and everything on it. It has video calls, it has voice calls, it has like it's basically got a phone in the messenger. And that's crazy, right? Bearbuff, you're not that old. I don't think I've actually ever asked you how old you are. I don't usually ask people that anyway. I should do. Yeah, you're so old, Bearbuff. Not that old. Facebook wants to be competitive. They are, aren't they? Maybe my belly just got cold when it was out of the shower. So I'm just trying to walk the gas up. Because I'm feeling very bloated. I don't know, I ate a lot and everything, but I shouldn't be feeling like this sticky out, you know? You know? Like, I'm pretty sure it's not usually this puffy. Hey, Howard.
Want to make sure I didn't scare you this time.
No, it's okay. I heard something happen.
Yeah, it's probably the wind. I'm currently outside, gonna run an errand. Probably have to go in a bit. My dad just came back into town last night. And he said he wants to go to lunch in a few. So.
Cool.
I was hoping to. See if Chris maybe came back on. But...
No, I'm kind of waiting for him to come back as well.
Yeah, it's like just afternoon here, so.
That's nice. It's just it's coming up to midnight here.
I have the birdie ball.
I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry.
You have the moon up in the sky. Well, I have the burning ball.
Yep. The sun actually isn't burning. Did you know that?
Do what?
The sun isn't actually burning.
It's
the radiation that's produced by the fusion reactor reaction. It's actually
right.
it's actually not burnt. So I just I was talking to somebody about this the other day. You know me, I'm a big science nerd.
You're like my friend here. He likes to get all like knowledgeable about things and go like, so I'm just gonna put the notes down for you. Yeah. No, he doesn't speak like that, but still, it's just like.
Dude, the wind is really killing your mic.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just can't hear anything but background noise and wind and air blowing on the mic. So I just stood up.
Oh, don't stand up.
No, I had to stand up, but just like randomly random gas buildup happening.
Trying to make it better.
Yeah. Like I'm not. Like I like feeling full and everything, but I've just got a random like mega build up of gas. It's not coming out right away.
Oh yeah, that mother duster. Okay.
Jesus, man, where are you?
Sorry, just walking. Yeah, so you'll hear many sounds as I stroll through. I don't know if you can hear, but in the background, there's like an elementary school with like just kids like screaming.
All right. Well, I'm just. Everybody that's on YouTube. Yeah, that's really. All the background noise is just super loud, dude.
Sorry. I'll turn my mic off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everybody on YouTube, I just don't know if you can see it, but I kind of feel really, really, really puffy. They're like to the point where the shirt isn't actually doing its job and my belly's poking out. Well, that's some of it. Sorry, guys. Ugh. But yeah, I feel like I'm really full and also a bit inflated somehow. But yeah, do I look puffier to you guys? Or am I just paranoid? I think I can sit down now. Weird. No, it feels good. It does. And you know, I like being nice and full and stuff, but it's just that was kind of getting annoying. It was just a random crampy, yeah. Maybe the t-shirt, I don't know. Weird. Well, I don't think Chris is coming back anytime soon. So I might have to go away. I'm not entirely sure yet. I might stick around for just a little bit longer. You look puffy and nice and round. Well, I'm always round, but I feel just like firm and kind of weirdly full. Well, I haven't had I've had a lot to eat, but I haven't had super a lot to eat. Yeah, I'm okay. You look great as always. Thanks, Bear Buff. I'm gonna have a haircut soon. Because this has now stopped being a mohawk and it's just random hair. You know, the long hair on top has gotten a bit funny. So I'm gonna have a haircut soon, which would be nice. But then again, I'm gonna have to have a haircut anyway if I want to go to my mum's. She'll keep pointing at my hair, otherwise that's all. Nothing super. Yeah. Nothing super crazy or anything. I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to talk about for this little bit. I'm glad you think so, Jeff. Gonna see if he can again. Was that New Zealand? Oh, wait, I just sat down again, dude. You have to wait until I sat down again. Ugh. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. But no, of course, belly rubs and belly salute. Like belly salute. I don't know if you could see it. I thought I felt an owie. No, nothing. Ugh. Bye, Tubbs. Take care. Hugs at what? No, I was saying bye to Bear Buff. I'm not going just yet, although I will be going fairly soon. Anytime, Bear Buff. I'll see you some other time. A mustache hair that keeps touching my nose. Yeah. I'm super looking forward to Vegas, but also I'm super looking forward to seeing Bev. You know, when we do the Spain thing, because that would be nice. I'm going to practice my being on a beach skills. That's going to be nice. Yeah, Bev, can't wait. I can't wait either. Yeah, I'm seeing Bearbuff not next month, the month after. We're going to Spain. There's so many beaches there. But yeah, we're gonna go meet up for the first time, and we're gonna go see. We're gonna go enjoy a bit of the world that we haven't gone to before. We haven't been to before, so that'll be nice. You guys talked about that. We did. But yeah, I'm gonna practice my being in the sunness for Vegas and stuff, and have a good have a good holiday. Because I do, you know, as much fun as I'd like being on holiday in general. It's always something. I always keep getting messages. What the fuck? Yeah. As much as fun as I do like being at like bear runs and doing Vegas. I mean Vegas. Oh. I don't want to hold it. I don't want to compare holidays. You know. But so far, Vegas has been the best so far. But yeah, it's nice to just get away from everything, you know, and explore a brand new place and stuff. And yeah, it'd be nice to see Bearbuff. Hang out in Spain. Go to the beach. Got to pack some not perishable food for the beach. And lots of liquids. Like get like a huge 3 or 4 liter bottle of like of Pepsi or something. I don't know. The thing about beaches is that you always have to like worry about, unless you just go there by yourself, you always have to worry about like where are we gonna sit, you know, what kind of shade are we gonna bring, you know, food and drink and normally it's not been a problem because I've always been with like a small group whenever I've gone to the beach. So essentially, it's like we just bring some stuff and then we put it all in a pile somewhere, and then somebody looks after the pile. You know, there's always somebody that's looking after the pile, or looking after the chairs, or looking after the towels, or looking after the the parasol and all that stuff. That should be fine. At least I'm not feeling as explodey. That's pretty good. Clicking was loud. I'm sorry. Am I clicking? Sorry. Yep, pipe time.
Hey, are you filming?
I'm still on. I'm still streaming. Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I was just. Should I go for now? Like, I don't know if you're filming, like, for the video or something.
I'm not filming or anything. I'm just here. I was waiting for you, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you feel any better?
After talking to you, yeah.
I meant just.
Sure.
I meant just like after the little break, after the commercial break.
Yeah.
Jeffrey said that he's giving you hugs and stuff.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Such a good mama bear. Yeah, I just gotta figure out what I need to do, I guess.
Yeah. It's you still got plenty of time though. Unless you're talking about the lease thing.
I mean, the lease is a part of it, yeah, because it's just creeping up pretty soon, and I don't want to be like stuck with him for a year if it's going to be a problem.
Well, it's like how long ago was it since you brought any of this up?
So the last time that we talked about it was probably like 2-3 weeks ago, and that was when he was like basically saying how hurt he was and how what he was expecting out of the relationship or the friendship or whatever it is. And I kind of gave in at that point. Was just like, okay, I'll just be honest with you. I'll let you know what's going on. But like the more I think about it, the more I kind of just want to just be like even like more straight up with him, and just because I already told him once before, like, hey, just so you know, like you're not the only guy that makes me feel this way. And I kind of just need to reiterate that a little bit and just get it through his head that this is something that's gonna be a thing. It's not gonna go away. So if you're uncomfortable with that and you need me to get my own space or whatever, that's something we need to start thinking about, because that time is creeping up.
Yep. Well, it's just that, like, I asked that for a couple of reasons, and one of them was, if things haven't been uncomfortable or basically just gone back to the way they were and stuff in the meantime, you know, since talking to him about this, since he said that and stuff, then like there might not even need to be a discussion. You know, you might just still.
Well, kind of. He expects me to like still do what he wants. He expects me to still like not. He wants me to like talk to him when I start feeling that way about someone, or like he still expects me to basically do what he wants as far as not being with any other dude unless it's him and unless it's a girl. Like I think that's still what his end goal is.
But like he must know that this is unreasonable and unfair, right?
Yeah. He said that too. He's like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know why I'm saying this. I feel like I don't have a right to say this, but this is. He said that he knew it was selfish and all this, but like, that's how he felt, and I don't know. I think he just like kind of wants what we have, but without the label. Like he doesn't want to label anything ever.
He doesn't. He's just like, I want a boyfriend, but I don't want to call it a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my god, sorry.
No.
No, it reminded me of just like South Park, you know. You can be together. You can be together. You just can't be. You can't be married. You got to be buddies. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, but like it sounds like he actually. See, I didn't know this piece of information. If he said that, it sounds like he's being completely honest with all of his feelings. If he's saying that he's admitting that this is selfish, this is unfair, but I feel this way, then like you've just got to be honest too. I mean, if you are in a relationship with this person, even if it is just a very, very, very close friendship, it's basically. That is a relationship. They're all relationships with whoever you meet in the real world and all that stuff. But you know, you just got to be honest with him too. It's like, yes, I look at other dudes. I like other dudes. I want to occasionally meet up with other dudes, and other women. And if that hurts your feelings, then that's a bummer. But I'm not going to stop doing it. You know, unless we maybe become a thing, I guess. I don't know. That depends on how you feel about that. You know, it's like I said, just you have to be honest with him. If he's been this honest with you, then it's just yeah. You know, and then see how you both feel about it after that. You might need a bigger, longer conversation about it. I mean, you really don't want to lose him, but do you not want to lose him as a friend, or don't you want to lose this this particular kind of relationship that you've got with him?
No, I mean it's just him as a friend mainly. Like it was never really about that, like, I think that was just kind of like an extension of our friendship, like our relationship with how close we were. Like, I don't think it was ever anything that needed to be there. Like, because we would go like months and months without doing anything and like needing it or anything like that, and then we just randomly like mess around again. You know what I mean? Like, it's never been like an essential part of anything.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, but it's just that I don't. There doesn't seem to be. It doesn't sound like there's any kind of problem then.
Yeah. Well, I think it is a problem in the sense that he just wants it to be him only that I do that with.
But he knows that that's not possible.
Yeah, because like when I told him that I was with that dude, I was messing around with that dude while he was with Christy, and that's when he was like had his breakdown and got all emotional about everything.
It's like, I'm sorry. I'm just I'm playing it out in my head, you know. It's like, why are you upset? You were with Christy, and it's like, yeah, but you were with somebody else. And it's like, so was you.
Yeah, that's what he like thinks that because it was a dude that it changes things. Like if I would have been with a girl, it would have been cool. But if the fact that I was with a dude was like the main issue, so I don't really get it.
This sounds like again, I'm trying to be sympathetic to everybody in the situation, but I can't really be sympathetic with him. I can't really be sympathetic with him. It just he admitted that it's basically it is a selfish thing of him. It's not your problem. It's just it is all his problem.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing.
Is it like wrong of me to like want to do that, even though I know it's not like gonna go anywhere sometimes? Like, I don't know.
What you mean? Want to be want to be with him alone, male wise?
No, is it wrong of me to like want to mess around with other people if I know it's not like gonna be like a concrete thing? Like, does that make me like a bad person?
Oh, we mean to have just physical relationships without the actual relationship parts? No, that's really not. I mean, that's just a physical want. It's just something that everybody has. Well, look at it this way. Basically, I've got a partner and I've got a pup, and basically, I went to Vegas and I had not a small amount of sex. And do you see me as a bad person?
No.
Well, there you go. I don't consider myself a bad person. So
yeah.
Sounds like you actually want like a proper full-time relationship.
No, I don't. That's not a necessity for me because like I said, I mess around. I'm just trying to like get his point of view. Like I'm trying to figure out if I am in the wrong or not before I sit down and basically say these things to him because.
Well, from everything that you've told me, basically, it's there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You're not in the wrong at all. If anything, it's his problem. Like I said, that he he wants the stuff that is kind of it's unreasonable to the point that he actually knows it's unreasonable, and he's admitted that it's selfish and unreasonable. So yeah, it's like this. There is nothing.
He said that like one time, like during the tiff. Like it wasn't like something that he like keeps saying over and over again. I think it was just like out of in the fight, like during the conversation we were having. I think that's just like it came up, but so I don't know if that changes anything.
Well, no, he still said it.
But
he did. No matter how many times he said it, he's still basically admitted fault. You know, it's like yeah. Don't ruin the thing that's making me sympathize. The only thing that's making me sympathize with this guy. You know, it's basically like, yeah, that even if he only said it once, that's still an admission of like of guilt. You know, that he feels guilty and stuff. And it's basically I've been extremely lucky because basically like if I don't know if you want to break up, you don't want to break up any aspect of the relationship with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, if you want to break up that particular aspect of the relationship and just want to be really good friends still, then like that's going to be very hard now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just will depend on what he wants, and yeah, it's like I don't know what to say other than what I've already. Well, I don't know what to say other than what I've already said. Basically, that you just need to have like a proper conversation with him, especially if you think that that you'll have to go, that you'll have to move out, or he'll have to move out, or whatever, There's no like quick fix to solve this.
Yeah.
It's going to take many different kind of conversations and many different, to just develop it a bit more, develop the situation a bit more to actually find out if you're actually going to get to a point where it's like it's going to be one path or the other, because at the moment it seems to be it could go any way that I can't predict. I don't know what your goal is here. That's the thing.
Just honestly, I don't know. I've just kind of been in my own head for the past couple days, especially. So, but now that I want to do this. Like, I want to go and out to Vegas and do all this. It just seems like I should kind of solidify what it is that I want and what I want to do.
Oh, I think you should. Oh, that sounds really douchey of me. I just think you should definitely come to Vegas. I want to see you. No.
Yeah, I want to too. Like, really. But...
It's well, no. What I meant. That's how it would have sounded basically if I said, I really want you to come to Vegas. No, I want you to come to Vegas because I think this would actually, getting a lot of space from a situation could give you a lot of perspective. Yeah, but the only problem is that it's a year away, so
yeah,
it's not going to give you any space right now, which is what you need. But no, it's like I got a feeling that even in a year's time, you're still going to need at least a little holiday, and
yeah, for sure.
So like Vegas would definitely be a good thing. And if basically people keep telling you that you shouldn't go to Vegas and stuff, just say to them that it's like, it's for a friend's birthday, we're all going to Vegas together. It's this whole big thing. I can't cancel it and stuff. Please come to Vegas. But yeah, so basically Vegas would be perfect if it was like next week. But
I know.
But like No, it sounds like unless you do have a place that you can go for for like a week or two to just get some space and perspective on the whole situation and think things through. You kind of stuck with having to face the situation now, especially if you got like a clock on it, you know, with the lease and everything.
Yeah, and it sucks too because like his birthday is creeping up, like it's the 31st, so it's like, oh, I don't know. It's just like a weird, not good time either.
Um. So I'm just coming.
But I don't want to like fake happiness like before that time comes either. You know what I mean? Like I kind of just want to.
No, no. It just sounds like the next opportunity that you get with him. You know, don't plan it or anything. Just like the next opportunity that you get to actually talk with him. Then, like it sounds like you need to just like clear the air with each other. Yeah.
He's like always at the apartment, so.
Yeah, I think Jeffrey's trying to say something.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm like kind of reading all of that while I'm driving. I really appreciate it.
You're reading it?
Yeah, I'm like casual. I'm like trying to read it while I'm like out and about.
You shouldn't read while you're
driving.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be your dad or anything, but you know, we're not in that way.
No, I guess you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to like bring this on you guys too. Like I really appreciate it, but I feel like I kind of dampened the mood and took over the stream and shit.
Dude, it's okay. It's okay.
Apologies.
Stop apologizing. You haven't ruined anything or taken over anything. It's okay. It's one of the things I'm here for. You know, helping friends or trying to help friends.
Yeah. Oh, Howard. He's not like seeing any other girls right now because he broke up with that girl that I was mentioning before, and it's not like I don't know if you were there before, but I was basically saying that he expects it to just be me as the guy, like, and vice versa. So he wouldn't have a problem with basically him dating a girl and me dating a girl, but as far as guys go, he wants us to be exclusive because he thought that's I only felt that way about him, guy wise. I don't know if Howard caught that part, so I was just trying to.
Basically, he thought that you had something special, and you know, like I understand why he feels
guilty as shit because I feel like I like unwilling or unconsciously like led him on, and that was never the case. Like that was never discussed. You know what I mean?
It was just never. Yeah, it was not discussed. So that makes sense. Well, you can't be responsible for his feelings.
Yeah.
That's the main point of it. You know, like you can't be responsible. You haven't led him on or anything. It's just well, you know, you both did.
Yeah.
You're not a horrible person, honestly. Especially if you're feeling this much about it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a point.
Well, like I said, just that people can't be. Nobody's responsible for anybody's feelings and stuff. It's The only person that's responsible for their feelings is you. Is the person that has the feelings. I'm trying to word it better because basically that's not entirely true because other people can hurt other people's feelings and blah blah blah. But you know what I mean. Ugh.
Like that's a part of it too. Is it like wrong of me to like hurt him because I want my physical like needs met elsewhere? Like I have a desire to like explore and kind of mess around and stuff. So is that like that's not something I have to do. It's something I want to do. So by me doing that, I'm like basically hurting him.
Yeah, but if you basically are you're denying yourself something which is potentially hurting your feelings.
Yeah.
And that's something that he has then done to you. So
it's like no one wins.
Well, no, it's just that
it's like who has more like who's willing to sacrifice for the other is kind of what it feels like. And I feel like I've usually been the one that does the sacrificing for him.
Well, you definitely have. And I'm not just being biased when I say that. Just based on what I've heard, he's done a lot of the taking, you know, in the give and take relationship part of it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, again, you shouldn't feel guilty at all. It's definitely you know, you're gonna feel guilty, but you shouldn't feel guilty. It's just that, yeah, I understand why you feel bad, but you shouldn't feel as bad as you feel. Damn it.
It's just been like so long. Like it's like 10 years of like us being together and doing all this shit and being through all this shit, and it's like this need of mine or want of mine is like what's fucking everything up, and it's
well, no, if anything, he's jeopardizing the relationship by basically. I mean, is he like is he threatening to go away? You know, from the friendship?
No, I mean, I think at one point he was like, when I mentioned that I was thinking about a relationship with this one guy I was with earlier in the year while he was with Christy, just because we really clicked, and he was like trying to remember the exact wording so I don't butcher it. He was basically saying that I like broke his heart and stuff, and like that he thought we were special and all this. And
well, it's just that you have to. He has to really outline what he wants, because basically, like, you know, you're gonna have to say to him at some point if you know, it's like, do you want to be together or don't or not? You know, it's the thing. You know, and is you know, do you want to be in a multiple person relationship or not? It's just it's a hard conversation to bring up sometimes. Yeah, do you want me or not is the thing.
yeah,
It's just that there's a lot of stuff, like you said, to unpack. It's just so either way, from what if he's seeing other girls and expecting somebody different, it's just like that. Howard just has written that, and I'm basically like, that's like the situation is so simple when it's just one sentence, you know. But at the same time, like you said, there's a lot of feelings and there's a lot of baggage around.
Yeah, for sure.
Around you guys at the moment, and it's kind of like I said, it's going to be a lot of hard conversations, but like
Oh.
But you need to have them. That's the thing.
No.
Another thing is that basically you have got friends that like are here to talk things through with you and stuff. So I
really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're not facing it alone or anything. Like I hate bullshit. So if you did something that was bullshit, I would totally call you out on that already. But
I appreciate that.
But from what I've heard, you've done nothing wrong. And I can see how he thinks that he's done nothing wrong. But again, he said that he has done something wrong. But I'm not going to go into that again. It's just, yeah, it's gonna take a lot of conversations, a lot of time, and you're not, you're not alone with it. Truthfully, when someone who is a part of you and they're hurting, it hurts you too. Well, yeah. Jeffy says he has to make the choice. The thing is that, yeah. It's like it's not as simple as that, Jeff. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
You basically have to figure out what you want out of this, and he has to figure out what he wants, like and properly concrete what you both want in the situation, and then see if there's any kind of that if like the things that you want match, and if there's even any compromises that you can make and stuff. But yeah. If you feel, and while you're having these conversations, if you do feel like you're getting, that you or he is getting way too emotional about it, then the conversation will very easily fall apart. So you've got to, you have to remember to basically have breathers, have space every now and again,
Yeah.
But otherwise it could turn into an argument, and then it could get nasty and stuff, obviously. But you don't have to talk to people. I'm not going to tell you have conversations.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, that's my advice anyway. That's unless you got any more information for me, then basically that would be my advice. Just start with one of the first conversations, tough conversations, is figuring out what you both want and seeing if there's any kind of meshing in there.
Sorry to make you do your counseling job for free.
No, it's fine. I do for free basically anyway. I do the counseling thing for my friends anyway for free. I don't mind.
You guys are awesome.
So I'm happy laughing because basically I just like, yeah, those guys in the chat are awesome.
They are.
I was half expecting like a random troll person to just randomly come in here and just
like
yeah. I was like, great, yeah, that's awesome.
Would be the cherry. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go inside and be an adult, and handle things.
Well, you can, you know, again, you can have some more space and figure out what you want, because it still doesn't sound exactly like you know exactly what you want anyway.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It can take time to figure out what you want. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want right now.
You said you know what you want at the moment?
No, I said I don't know what I want right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But mine's very simple. It's like, do I want to go pee, or do I want to stay on here and check my mouth, or do I just want to go to bed and stuff like that?
I don't know. That sounds pretty tough to me.
It's not that bad. By the way, when you do figure out like what you want, that what you want may seem like the wrong thing, but it's not. It's just what you want. You can't help what you want.
Yeah.
Unless it's murdering people, in which case you should probably go seek professional help.
Well, then you're not a very good friend, are you? If you're not going to back me 100% what I want to do, then... Right. I'm gonna go for now. I'll let you get. Oh, did you finish that drawing?
I finished the sketch. I haven't actually. I just did the line drawing.
Oh, okay.
Did the pencil. But are you looking at YouTube now?
Yeah. I'm like walking to my mailbox, checking YouTube.
I just like just the simple stories. The Happy Pig.
Nice.
And random mystical Wolfie thing. I don't know what I did with that character. It'll be fleshed out when I do the inking. Magically makes him fatten up for some reason. So
cool. I like it. It looks good.
Not bad first panel, but it's going to look better when it's inked. Obviously. Okay. So I'm just trying to think if I told you, have I told you what I think you should do and stuff. Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, think about what you want, and then eventually have that conversation. The first conversation.
Well, I want to go to Vegas, so whatever that entails. Whatever that means or leads to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little bit guilty about really just wanting to go to Vegas now. It's really annoying.
This sounds really fun. So,
sorry, I was just thinking. It's like you could just take him with you.
Yeah. Okay. God.
Yeah, I don't know what that would look like.
That would be a no. He is a big guy, though. He'd get a lot of eyes, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go again. Thank you so much.
That's all right.
You guys are seriously awesome.
I do feel serious. I do think I'm forgetting something, but it's gone out of my brain.
If you remember, just shoot me a message and I'll take it in too.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll see you around. I'll be on tomorrow or something.
Yep, I'll be around. I've got to do the piggy drawing.
Bye,
Oh,
guys.
I've got to go in the hot tub. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, that's fun, dude.
I might be on different times, different kind of times, by the way, guys. So,
Okay.
Sorry.
Sounds good.
How it's...
I'll go around.
Bye. I don't always know when he's offline because he stays on for a little while. His icon does. Don't tell me we have to kidnap Chris too. Right. No. Yeah, I've been trying to follow the chat too, but I just didn't want to interrupt him when he was talking, obviously. But yeah, hopefully he's it just sounds like they both need to think about it. I really wish that I could talk to them both at the same time. That's the problem. But like I don't know how he'd feel about that. Also, I'm not even, I'm really not qualified for couples counselling. Like I've only ever done that once, like moderated a discussion kind of thing. But yeah, it does sound like they need a third party. Human relationships are tough. It sounds like they've been okay. Well, that's what I mean. I got a feeling that like that they're going to be friends, you know. You're wondering what changed? Well, what changed was that basically he was with another guy while his friend was seeing a woman, and his friend was under the impression that that Chris only felt that way about men with him alone. And that's what kind of made his friend break down a little bit. That's from what I gathered. But yeah. That's basically what I'm taking from it. So I'm randomly cold on my legs now. It's always something. It's always something in this office. Always something in this office. Yeah, I'm randomly cold on my legs. Just turn around to the heater. That's actually nice. But it does make me need to pee now because there's warm air flowing up to my crotch area. Yeah. Like I said, it's yeah, it's just cold in here now. Yeah, like I said, it's just They need to outline what they both want. And then figure out exactly what can work. And if they both decide, but that's going to have to be another conversation for another time. Or even if they decide, like, if they do that really quickly, you know, if they manage to get through that very quickly in the same conversation, maybe even they could decide, like, if they even want to be, you know, no, that's wrong. One guessing, not together. No, it's not. No, it's just it depends on the conversation, how it goes. What I meant was that basically Chris is. It sounds like Chris wants to, like, have a good. I'm trying not to talk about him while he's not here. Obviously, that's hard, but you know, hopefully, maybe Chris might take some of this advice if he watches the playback. But like Chris would like. It sounds like he needs to be okay with feeling how he's feeling. You know, I mean, he's a young guy. He's, you know, he can, if he wants to, he does want to. He wants to, you know, have some fun, being a few, like, he doesn't want to settle down just yet. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're, you know, especially if you're in your 20s, for fuck's sake, you know. Who wants to settle down in their 20s, you know? And to explore that side of himself, and that's a completely fine thing. He should be okay with that. Besides me, by the way. I settled down in my 20s, you know. Yeah. And what the other thing is, the other side is that basically he doesn't want to, you know, like, even if he does decide, even if Chris does decide that, like, he's okay with settling down with this guy. This guy doesn't sound like he's ready to settle down either, or at all, even, you know. So yeah, it's like, oh damn it, that's what it was. I should have said to him, damn it. You know, basically that's what I was going to say to him. Jeffrey, are you still there? I'm pretty sure I asked Jeffrey to remind me to say this. Or at least something like this, you know. I'm gonna have to type this all out, aren't I? Damn it. I wish for a million wishes. No, fuck. So I'm using Discord on my computer because I'm not going to type all that out individually on the keys on that thing. Where are you, Discord? So it's gotten cold in here, so my nose is deciding to go ballistic. So where are you, Chris? There you are. So forgive me, I'm going to probably type this, and then I'm probably going to run away because I really need to pee, and then I probably am going to go to bed. Now my stomach's okay. Sent. Okay. Where's that folder? There it is. I'm just also going to check on my client to see if my client has that wanted the picture has sent me a message back or not. No, they're fine. Okay, all good. All good, guys. My stomach's feeling okay, but it might just be literally the fact that my bladder is the thing that's annoying me right now. I don't know. I had a phone call from my what? My hair is looking great. Thank you, Howard. It's so shiny and stuff. And poofy at the back again with the poofiness. It will not go down. But yeah. I'm back finally. Like, is Chris doing all right? Yep, he's Sounds like to be honest, it sounds like no matter what happens with these guys, that they're still going to be friends at the end of it. You know, like yeah, I don't see this being a thing. They're both Pipe video is absolutely amazing. I love it so much, Tubbs. Oh, that's what I got a notification about. Right. I was wondering about that. I'm glad you like it, Jeff. Right, guys. Do I just run away and quickly go pee, or and then come back and talk to you guys, or do I run away and quickly go pee and then check my mail and then go to bed? What's wrong with Chris? It's be a long story. Well, it's very, very hard to destroy a 10-year plus relationship, even if it's just a friendship. You know, it's very, very hard to squish that. You know, it doesn't sound like either of them have done anything catastrophically wrong to basically mean that they'll never want to see each other again. You know, so yeah. That's fine. So what I've written to Chris, I'm just going to read it out so Jeffrey knows what's going on. It says, it's okay that you don't want to settle down, that you want to explore and have fun, because that sounds because from the sounds of it, he doesn't want to settle down too. So you may feel guilty, but you really shouldn't. And I've also written, honestly, Chris, I've only known you for a short time. I can tell that you're not a bad person, so please try and not to beat yourself up about this. Try. He's probably going to anyway, but try anyway. You should go to bed. I'm sure you knew I would say that. So, yes, I did, to be honest. Yeah, but no. Does anybody want to talk to me about anything else before I run away? Thank you, Jeff. Although, yeah. I basically was just so annoyed at myself because I was like, I was going to say this ages ago when he was reiterating his situation to, I think it was you, Howard, but I'm not sure. But yeah. So yeah, anybody got anything else they want to talk about? I'm down to talk about anything. Great. Panaforms. Specifics, but okay. I want to snuggle too. I'm annoyed that Damien isn't talking to me right now. But I get it. Well, he's talking to me, he's just mad at me. You know, for not going today, for wanting to stay here if I go tomorrow. We'll have to run a bit. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm running away too. Planet Fox, I hope you heard that. Little raspberry. Thanks, Jeff. Well, guys, yeah, I am gonna go. I will be back though, potentially from the hot tub. Probably not, but potentially from the hot tub. Honestly, I'm gonna have to check what the Wi-Fi is like in the spa house at that place. But yeah, belly rubs for you guys, and belly salute. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, say bye, Tubbs. I'm gonna hit the goodbye button. Oh. I'm actually feeling really tired now. I've been on stream for 4 hours. So yeah, it makes sense. So yeah. Bye guys. Howard just like logged off when I said bye guys instantly.